Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Newton's Panthers going up against Brady's Patriots.
Larry, we are about an hour's drive southwest of downtown Boston in the area known as Patriot Place, Gillette Stadium, here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the defending Super Bowl champs introduced to this fired-up crowd here in Foxborough as the Patriots get set to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. On the return, this is Denard Robinson. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. This is Jonathan Stewart. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Newton is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down at the 38-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves his sticks.
20. Check 3. 20.
On 1st and 10, Newton. Got a man. It's the rookie Curtis Samuel. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. A big hit. Knocked down sideways at the 22-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make it 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Throwing again is Newton. Buying time to his left. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
And now the offense operates in the red zone.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. On the ball. Great. Check nipple.
From the red zone now, Newton. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Devin Funchess, his second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Shifty Dion Lewis. He finds an opening past the 40. Dion Lewis, 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Dion Lewis, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. And maybe starting the campaign for another Offensive Player of the Week award in the AFC.
Yeah, strike up the band, right? They're going to lead him along, and the band being that offensive line, he's locked into the rhythm of what they're doing up front, and he's definitely off to that great start, a second straight week.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now Newton on first down. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. They get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on third down. To throw is Newton. Completes it to Dixon. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 16 yards there. 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down. Now Stewart on first down. Finds a seam inside the 40. There goes Jonathan Stewart. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Stewart, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Patriots coming out now. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game. The play pass could very well be open.
Time running out here on the play clock. They'll start things on first down with Dion Lewis. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Space to maneuver at the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Again, it's Lewis. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
Toss play to Lewis. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
An update from that game going on in the Meadowlands. And the Jags, they're out to an early lead there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Got some real estate inside the 30. All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Dree Archer, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Here's Newton. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense. Back
to the air, Newton on second down. And he'll be past the 45. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs. That's a matchup maybe they go back to their outer third of the field as this game continues.
Yeah, I think back to my high school coach, John Ford. He used to say when we got big plays early in a game or good plays, he'd always say, foul it away, lad, foul it away, because he'd want to come back to it later in a key situation. They may come back to this one a little more often than that.
Didn't he say laddie or did he say lad?
Yeah, it just depended on what he was feeling at the moment.
Okay, I thought that was the guy you told me about. These say laddie a lot.
Laddie, when you heard laddie, he was usually in a pretty good mood. Lad,
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Kelvin Benjamin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Set to return. This is Brandon Cooks. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. A reminder, later tonight, the Colts, they'll be in Seattle to take on the Seahawks. And then Monday night, it's the Redskins getting a second straight night game as they'll head down to Arrowhead to take on KC. We're in October already. Can you believe it?
No, I can't. This one's moving fast.
And getting a look at the Wildcat here.
Here we go.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. But they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. They try again with Lewis. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Easy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down, and that will force a turnover on downs.
You got him. You got him. You got him.
Shift together here from the D-line.
Set.
on first down. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he is knocked down from the side. Looks to be right around the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it's a second down. Newton gives off to Stewart. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
By the way, partner, that was a 30-year-old running back carrying the ball there.
Turned 30 back in March, did Stewart.
Yeah, I know that people say that you're not supposed to at the age of 30, but Jonathan Stewart, good style, good physicality. He'll continue to run it.
Hoping to keep him healthy. Hasn't played a full 16 games since 2011. They go back to Stewart on first. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Stewart with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Julius Peppers, the outside linebacker, drops him for a loss of 6. Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. That one goes for 36 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Second down now after the incompletion. So the D-line's going to spread out. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. Throwing is Brady on third down. It's caught left side by Cooks. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back to Foxborough after this. First down and goal to go from the 7. This is Lewis. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Lewis, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And, Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
On first down, it's Newton. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Second down, just 1 yard to go. A shotgun snap for Newton. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. The offense lining up 1st and 10. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Throwing is Newton. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Stewart on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. Gets past one man, and he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And the quarterback is actually split out wide there in the Wildcat. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Brady now on first down. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Brady. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
New England on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Brady. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. In his 5th year from La Tech, here's the lefty Ryan Allen to punt it as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Around the NFL, we've got a second quarter score. And the Jags, they're out to an early lead there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. A big hitter that time in the punt game. 66 yards on the boot. And possession will change here with very little time remaining until halftime. They start on the ground to McCaffrey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
and I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
Let's see if that script is a good one for them. Now they'll run with Lewis. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Last stop. Last stop.
They'll need to get the play off quickly.
All right, here we go. 380.
Now Brady doesn't like the formation here. He'll take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now they'll run it on the toss. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let him outside where they can really shred your defense.
20. 52! By 20! 52! Hey, 66! Watch twins! Check.
On play action, now Brady. He's going to float this one deep right side. The swing pass caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Brandon Cooks, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Patriots are back within a score. And he knocks it through. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
20.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now it's Newton. Flushed out right. It's complete right side to Benjamin. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take this one down to the 20-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. From the red zone now, Newton. That is caught inside the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
So now it's 1st and goal. A toss play. Stewart. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Stewart. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up. And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Brady gives this one to Lewis. A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Nice job there defensively on 3rd down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
Wait 20. Wait 20. 50. 53.
They do go for it. It's Brady. He's got a man. It's Mitchell. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Call it a pickup of 7. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Instead of the running back in New England, sometimes they like to call them the passing backs. They get them the ball in different ways, don't they?
They certainly do. Think about the ones they've had in recent vintage. You talk about Kevin Falk, Danny Woodhead, Shane Vereen, James White could have been the MVP in the Super Bowl if it wasn't for a certain quarterback that was on the field that day.
And Cooks hands it over the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Wait, 20!
On first down, Brady. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 6. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially not with Tom Brady.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? They're down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle. Now they try the right side here. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Dree Archer with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that 3rd touchdown.
And how about what our producer, Christian McLeod, likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in Touchdown City.
Elsewhere, a 3rd quarter score. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Now onto the field, here come the Panthers. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They start on the ground. It's a Stewart on first. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the future and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Back now in Foxborough. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. This is Stewart again. That is scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall right at the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
20. Do something. Oh, yeah.
Panthers going for it on fourth. Newton. And that is incomplete. Well, the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. And now out come the Patriots. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Shifts by him. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't,
I want to join this league.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Rank 7-9 in the world.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now they'll throw with Brady. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Sugar! Hey, 55!
Now Lewis. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. Dion Lewis, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And the tight end Dixon left side. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
On 2nd down, they run with Stewart. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, Oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. Second and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Cam trying to rally his guys to the line as quick as he can. Here's Newton. Benjamin with it over the middle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A Carolina first, Newton to Benjamin.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
This is McCaffrey, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They stay on the ground. This time it's Stewart. He's to the 10 and eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. Well, timeout on their side here. In fact, a lot going against them. They do have a small glimmer of hope.
No one likes to play extra football. They want to go for the win right now.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Trying to punch it in. Stewart. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down.
And he's in for the touchdown! And in the final seconds, forget overtime, they've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. A fourth quarter score from the Meadowlands. And the Jaguars have scored again, so they are in the driver's seat big time in that one. A win would be their first of the young season. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for the Panthers, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for New England, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. And with that, we say so long.